best news of the day. The moral of the story right now is never give up. Never give up. Know that when it's supposed to work, it will work. And that's what you need to know. I tell ya. I tell ya. Okay, I don't know if this is even. Okay, you can see what's going on here. Isn't that painting just beautiful in the background, though? You got to admit, that is an amazing painting. That is done by my friend Nathan Horner. And that is an amazing, amazing painting. Okay, let's see. 24 likes? How many people are in here? What's going on? I haven't even... Okay. So, what I think... Can I do this here? Oh, look at that. Okay, I'm gonna pin these right now. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so good morning, everyone. It's probably not morning in many places, but I am in Los Angeles and I am Beth. Today, I am wearing my son's slippers, and I am coming in from both TikTok and YouTube, and I wanted to show, these are size 12 slippers, and so someone asked me if this machine could accommodate all sizes, and I'm going to say yes now that I am experiencing it, because this under desk elliptical does have no edge on the back, so your foot can extend that way. So that is what my answer is. Yes, you can have any size on this. So I'm also going to, instead of starting on the elliptical, I'm actually going to start on the vibration plate. So I'm turning the camera for that, and I am going to get onto the vibration plate, and voila. So let me get that pinned. While I'm on the vibration plate, I will not be able to see the comments, but what I will be able to see is if you're throwing up any of the trinkets, any of the super chats, any of the thumbs up, any of the heart touching on the screen, all of those things I will be able to see. And here I've got roses for today. Oh, I see you sent over some roses. Over here, super chats, I think you have to do on your own. So anyway, this is the vibration plate that I use. This is called the Life Pro Waver. And this is, as I like to call it, top in class. This Life Pro brand is a very consumer focused wellness company that likes to bring to market affordable options for items that are overall great for people's wellness. And I have been using this company for quite a number of years now. Hi Sharp, nice to see you here. And the way that I use it is I use it with the program. Switch the camera because we're not. Oh, you just have to laugh. Hi Rashid. I am coming, y'all, I know it's Monday, but I am coming in very, very tired. And that's just a fact. Now, don't judge me, because over here, you see that? Those are my compression hanging to dry up. Let's pretend we never saw that, okay? Just saying. All right. Happy to be in my comfy onesie from, if you've been here a minute, you might remember this from last Christmas. This was one of my favorites, but I kind of fill it out a little bit differently this year. And that is due to my letting go of 52 pounds on the scale as of yesterday. To me, that is an incredible job. Well done. So on this machine, I'm going to come in on the pre-programmed level 9, and it's going to go for 15 minutes, and it's just going to keep changing about every minute. When you have a vibration plate, when you stand in the middle with your legs together, if you can get your legs together, most of us lipedema ladies have trouble with that because of our knee pads. It simulates as if you were walking. When you take a stance apart, it simulates as if you are jogging. And when you stand on the outer edges, it simulates as if you are running. I like to stand with it on the running part, but that is just me. And I'm just going to go ahead and hit the button. You can operate this manually. You do not need to go on a program. And you also can go at a variety of speeds for a variety of length of time. I have been using a vibration plate for, I don't know, at least 4 years, 5 years. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. So I don't necessarily need to start out at the lowest speed or program, and I also I don't feel like the toxins overtaking my body when I get off of it. Okay, here we are. Now we're up to 85 on the speed. And I believe it goes to 99 on this particular machine, the waiver. This is their entry level, and they also have a mini waiver. But what I would say to that, if you're a person of any type of size, be it man or woman or child, just know that you may not have enough surface on the mini. I believe the surface on this is 27 inches. And so that gives me enough room to stand with my legs apart, to access the jogging component, or the running or the jogging component, whichever one. And that's just something you have to be aware of on the mini situation. So that's what I can tell you about that. We're now at 75. And I said that I started with program 9, which I believe 12 is the highest. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Beth. I'm known as Curvygirlbeth across socials, and I typically bring you fashion, fitness, food, and finds. I know it may be, when I started 5 years ago now, I guess 6. Holy moly, January will be 6, won't it? In any case, um, I was getting back into plus size modeling. I was very focused on my modeling, and I don't know what I was going to say. And also bringing awareness to the disease of lipedema that affects 11% of women worldwide that we know of. And a lot of awareness has been created over the past 6 years. I can say I had something to do with that. Thankfully, I think that a lot of you may have learned a little bit about lipedema from me. I am not one of those accounts that talks about the technical aspects of lipedema, but I talk about the practical aspects. And what I wanted to do was to bring awareness to the disease and also let people know you can have a chronic illness that is progressive. And over the time span of me being here as a public figure, I have shown the progression. But now in this past year, I have shown that reduction is possible. So, but all during that time, the constant was that you can still look good and present your best foot forward, regardless of where you are in your journey. And my call to everyone is to do just that. Now, 6 years ago, would I have been standing here in my living room in onesie with my son's slippers on and no makeup and glasses and been like, hey, I'm a model and let me show you how you can look? Yeah, no, I wouldn't. But this is what you call progress. This is progress because I've leaned into that. Authenticity has been my key because I've shown up authentically all along. And the reality is, if you were my neighbor, you would see me bring the trash out in this outfit, right? If you lived in my community, last week you would have seen me in this exact outfit. Maybe I had blush and lipstick on at Trader Joe's because I wore this last week to Trader Joe's. And so the point is that although I do believe that you put your best foot forward and you look your best when you are out and about and representing yourself, I also believe that you have to give yourself grace to live in the moment. And so like right now, this morning, I'm tired. I don't want to get dressed yet. I'm a person who would love to be in my pajamas all day long if I have the opportunity, and maybe I'll do that today. I don't think so, because I think I'm going to lean into Model Monday later for some of my content, so I'll probably be filming in a bunch of different outfits. But for right now, I said instead of doing this at night, which is usually when I do it, let me do this morning and see if it can give me some energy. Usually using the vibration plate does up your vibe. I personally don't use the vibration plate as a replacement for fitness, but I do use it to move my lymph, which is one of the things with lipedema that's very important, as well as using this elliptical that many people put under their desk, or you put it at your couch, or wherever you're going to be seated. I usually am working from home, so I am in all different places. It's not something to stand up in, so I wouldn't use it with a standing desk. Like a lot of times I stand at my kitchen counter and work on my computer, because for me, standing is better and causes less swelling than sitting does. But sitting on this chair, this plus chair, this crisscross chair, however you want to call it, is, and if you need the info on this chair on YouTube, just let me know, write it in the comments, and I just realized And I did find out from YouTube the other day that I can't go back and add stuff, so you just have to ask me about it. But with that, actually, let me say, did you all know that you can shop straight from your screen? Actually, on most platforms these days. So whenever you're interested in an item that's in someone's video, just check to see if the little bag, whatever form it takes on whatever platform, just check to see if there's a little bag located somewhere, because you can just click right into that and get to what you need. Okay, this is now at 65 and I'm at 7 minutes, so I'm about halfway. One of the things I didn't talk about with lipedema often comes hypermobility, and hypermobility means that maybe you're double jointed, or like your finger can go back, or you can touch the floor with your fingers, or you can do a split, or at some point in your life you could do a split. These are kind of signs of hypermobility, and there's a whole spectrum. There's like a written test, so to speak, that you check off the boxes of, and that is called the Bellicon score, Beighton score. And that Bellicon score is something you can look through and see if you have any, some, all of those things, and where you would lie on that score of hypermobility. So when you have hypermobility, it's best to be cognizant of that if you're using a vibration plate. And I know some people that are really hypermobile that still use a vibration plate, and others that don't ever touch it. I'm on the spectrum. I have I'm not high on the spectrum or the scale at all. But I'm always cognizant, and I try to keep soft knees always when I'm on this, to make sure that I'm not throwing anything out of whack. And sometimes I even stand like in first position to make sure that my legs are in alignment. So anyway, that is that. We're now at 5 minutes at 65. So today, interestingly enough, I don't remember these high numbers on any of the other days when I've used this. So I wonder if even within the program it switches up. I'm going to have to pay attention to that now, because I don't know the answer. So what this does for me is this helps to loosen my tissue. With lipedema, so I don't think I explained that yet. Lipedema, okay, now we're down to 25. Lipedema affects from primarily women from the waist down, and typically in the upper arms, often. I think it's like 80% of cases or something to that effect. And it's an additional layer of diseased tissue that often feels like anything from like a grain of sand to like even people report like walnuts or golf ball sizes underneath their skin. And it can be painful. It can be, swelling can occur, and there can be lots of fibrosis. And so I am definitely a person who is very fibrotic. Although this is one of the things that helps to loosen my tissue. And then also they report very heavy limbs. And I am definitely a person who has heavy limbs, heavy hips, heavy butt. If you've ever seen me in a bathing suit, I have that banana roll, and that is because of all the heaviness of the lipedema tissue weighing down. And then I have the classic knee bump outs. Now today, because I have been doing this daily on camera for, I don't know, 10 days or so, my tissue is so much softer than it has been in forever, which is like amazing. Really amazing. And today I don't have any compression on while I'm doing this, and I think that makes a difference also. I think it gives the tissue more room to move. So anyway, if you're here and you could throw up some hearts, you could leave a comment. I would appreciate it because I could see there's some action. I'd love to know, right here has the, I think, roses. Let me know when you're coming in. As soon as I'm finished with this in the 2 minutes, I'm going to come and check the screen. I'm not sure if on YouTube I can see comments coming across because of the pins, so I'll have to check that out. And I do this very simply. I typically stand. I sometimes do a little bit of a knee bends, or some with the turning out the, you know, very slight. I don't do much movement on it because I don't want to cause any kind of commotion in my body. Now, if you are starting out, my recommendation is that you start out very low and very slow and very few minutes. What can happen when you first start out is you can experience itchiness because the toxins are being released through your body. You can experience exhaustion. You can even experience like nausea, or like the feeling of like you're getting the flu or something like that. Woo! And then I also recommend that when it stops, you just wait a minute, get your bearings, and then move forward. I think you also feel like, you know, like a vibe. You feel a vibe in your body. And so, hi Dee, how are you? Hi Libra, I'm a Libra too. Are you 1022? Is this Repetti right here, John? Is that you? Let me see, how do I find this? Let's see. Oh, there's some question. Okay, let's see. Hey, from Tennessee. Gracias. These pajamas are awesome. Right, Bob? There's been a transformation. Now, the funny part is that I didn't recognize how far, you know, Tomato, you are just the epitome of hope and support, aren't you? I don't really know what to say. Fascinating. Hi, Nate. How's it going? Okay, I see now. 1K. Let me see, how long have we been here? I know the beginning was a little. I hope that you're all clicking into the cart, the bag, the shop, whatever it is called for you. And if anybody sent up the super chat or any of that, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Thank you all for the roses over here. And how fast can it move? The fastest is 99, and I think that it went up to 96 on this one. So yeah. Yes, Bob, I mentioned that hopefully later today I'm going to come in with some fall outfits, or just some fits in general. Um, I have a lot to I have a lot to share. Oh, did we hit the goal? Nate is the title gifter, Nate. You go, Nate. Thank you so much. Um, I am. Oh, what's a fest? I'm gonna put the fest crown up because it's suggesting that. So let's do it. Fest crown. Why not? So I think what I was saying, Bob, is that I really did not, there are a lot of people, both men and women, who dissociate with their bodies and what they actually look like. And especially when they're on a weight loss journey, they often dissociate about how they look in their new body, and they often have a hard time wrapping their head around um, that they don't look like their old selves. And I actually have the opposite. I do not associate my current look. And so it's a really kind of a fascinating thing, to be honest. And so, where is it? One moment, I'm trying to. So anyway, so when I look at the, if you saw my latest on IG actually, where I had a comparison photo from last year till this year in the same outfit, that is really astounding to me because I have been so used to living in the moment about being so excited that I was able to walk into the store and purchase that jumpsuit, um, very similar to this one that I have on. It was a different jumpsuit, but very similar to. I actually bought them both on the same day. It was um, Black Friday. I had never been Black Friday shopping before, but my son and I went and did a whole bunch of damage. And this and that red jumpsuit were both something that I was so excited to be able to purchase. And little did I know um, how I filled it out, quite frankly. How, yeah. So in my mind, I look like what I look like today, and I had no idea. So it's pretty fascinating. Okay, this is the Marach, I don't know how to say it, is the brand of this. I can't speak for any other brand. I've only used this one, and I've used this also for about 10 days. It has a mode setting that goes up to, okay, this one goes up to 12 also. 12 settings, and I'm going to try and use it at 12 today. I usually try to use it at 9, And then it tells me the speed, the counter, I don't know, the calories, the distance, the time, and then it says scan. I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to hit the start button and it moves for you automatically, but you can also do it manually. So from this position that I'm in right now, I can't see anything that you all are saying. So, and I believe that this runs for 15 minutes as well. So, if you want to get my attention, you need to hit the screen, throw up those hearts, hit the screen, throw up those thumbs up, or the super chats, or the, what did I put, the live fest is the goal right now. This is very funny to me because it starts out so slow. This chair that I have here, this plus chair, is so comfortable if you have lipedema. It has the cushioned bottom so it doesn't dig in and hurt, and it fits my all. I fit on the whole chair, which is excellent. And when I can lean back, unfortunately on my table behind, because we're in the process of getting the Christmas tree up, which is behind you all. You can lean back a tiny bit and then it gives like recumbent vibes. This is not an elliptical that you can stand up on. This does have to be under the desk. And again, for me, this is not a fitness tool. This is a lymph movement tool because it makes the pumping motion from your ankle to your calf helps to move your lymph system. I don't know if you all know this, but the lymph system is one of the biggest systems in our body, probably responsible for a lot of disease that happens. Certainly a lot of inflammation is a result of a lymph system that's not optimized. And it is not a system that operates on its own. It has to be pumped. And so, in the old days, people pumped their lymphatic system by constant movement, but we don't have that so much in many people's lives. Many people lead a more sedentary life, or even if you lead an active life, like Rashid is in a job where he's moving all day long. But I bet when he comes home, he's sitting in that chair. And so that's where you kind of, the disconnect happens, right? Before, people were coming home, they were eating their dinner, they were winding down, and they were going to bed. Well, most people don't really do that anymore, right? The majority of people stay up, they surf the net, they watch, whatever videos they're gonna watch. Oh, now it's gonna go backwards. Which I love the backwards part because when I used to do the elliptical, I used to go backwards all the time. That was my favorite. Oh, I see some hands that say hi, hi. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so let me know, are you all buying gifts or you don't buy gifts? I used to be an incredible gift giver and gift buyer. I used to have a lot of gifts to buy. And then, unfortunately, at some point, on both sides of our family, people went to that whole idea of, picking names. And so that's what we do now with our extended family. We buy gifts in my own family with my son and husband, but even that, for me, is not like it used to be. I used to have a gift closet that I used to buy people presents all throughout the year when I saw them, and it's become so, well, I definitely don't have a gift closet anymore. And I definitely am a last minute shopper. My favorite week of the year is the last week before Christmas. We celebrate Christmas. And the last week before Christmas, because all of the stores, especially Macy's, is open until like at least midnight. And that's when I do my best work. So 10 to 12 on that last week before Christmas, I am in those stores happy as a lark. And it doesn't matter that all the people came and bought all the good stuff or whatever. That's not, those things were not meant for me. So, but for people that are online shoppers, that doesn't work. You have to make sure that you're getting your stuff. This is a really good one. I like how fast this is going. This is similar to how I would write it if I was just doing it manually. So this is that 12, the highest one. Now, I wish I could see how long I'm going for. I think it maybe says 6 minutes. But I don't know how long it took to get to going fast. Probably the first 2 minutes is slow, would you say, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, so this is a great tool for somebody who's going to have it under their desk. It's a great tool for somebody who is a beginner. It's a great tool for somebody who has the inability to move. Even if somebody is bedbound, but they can be up for a few minutes a day sitting in a chair. This would be a great thing for them. You just put it on that lowest one, and it will move their legs very slowly, but it'll be better than, no movement at all. And maybe each week they could work up to, the next program. And of course, they don't have to do it this long, even if they did it for, 1 minute. Or 1 minute may be too much. So it's all incremental. But I can say that I have noticed a change in my swelling from using this for the past 10 days, and I can say that I have noticed receding of inflammation, in particular in my thighs, from using this, which I find to be astounding. So, if you know of any lipedema ladies, this is a game changer and should definitely be on their list. And if they're hypermobile, this is not going to give them the same concern as the vibration plate would give. And it has that, pumping motion immediately. More so, the vibration plate doesn't have a pumping motion, right? So that's what I can say. I'm not seeing, I can't tell, is anybody here? Oh, I just saw a comment move. If you're here on TikTok, jump into that cart or the orange shopping bag, or throw up some hearts, tapping the screen, or throw up the ones right about here. Oh, here we go. Backwards. With the, I think it's the Live Fest. And on YouTube, I can see there's a whole bunch of comments for me to look at, but I can't see them. So I will have to look at those in, I imagine like 4 minutes maybe. Let me see what it says. I think it says I burned 44 calories. Woo! 9 So a little over 5 minutes, I'll be able to look. But let me know in the comments if you buy gifts. Just type in buy gifts or I buy gifts. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing much movement, so I can't really tell. This, oh, I guess it has, I don't know if you can see it on the floor, I don't think the camera's showing it, but it does have those holes, you know, like little arm resistance bands that are attached to the bottom. So you can use those as well. I can't reach them from here, so I don't want to get out of the program. There's like, I don't know, 3.5 minutes left. So, yay, jump into that cart. Let me know what it says is the price right now. Let me know what it says is the price. You know, there are deals to be had everywhere, so. Oh, now it's 55 calories. Woo! And 3 more minutes. But see, now it kind of slows down. This is the last part I don't like. But even on a regular workout, I'm not good at cooling down. I just like to go hard until the end and be done. But there are many an athlete that use a vibration plate for their recovery and cool down. And jump into the bag and let me know what would be a gift that you would like. Like which item that's in the bag is an item that you would like. This will be helpful to me because I think in 2025, I'm finally going to start looking into giveaways and that kind of thing. So let me know what things would be of interest to you. I'm just letting it move my legs, but it is so slow. But I'm very thankful that I feel that way Maybe a year ago, I would have thought this was too fast. Don't know. What's today's date? The 9th? Yeah, a year ago, I was still an AFib on this day. That's crazy. Okay, it says I burned 63 calories doing that. The vibration plate doesn't tell us what the situation is with that. Okay, let me see here. I am a nice friend, that is for sure. Oh, let me see, what did I miss? Did I miss some good stuff? I must have missed some good stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, answered, how fast can it move? Nate was live fest points. Well, let's see, it says we got yes, streaming from both YouTube and oh no, I didn't really do that. My day's going pretty well. I feel more I feel less tired than I felt a half an hour ago, that's for sure. Do I like to wear costumes at Halloween? Sometimes. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna finish off this with my massage gun. The Toloco massage gun is my favorite and most recommended because I'll show you the particular tool or attachment that it has that most others don't have. If you're on YouTube, can you tell me if you see the pin? Let's see, could someone wear your pajama suit? Could somebody fit in here yet with me? 2 people? My son might fit now. guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, whatever. So this is the Toloco massage gun, and it has all these different tools. I feel like now this is a little far away. Probably don't need to be so far away because we don't need to see the floor. Let's see. So anyway, this comes in a case, and has a whole bunch of tools. But this tool is the tool that I like the most for the lipedema. But I'm actually going to use a different tool that is a little bit more like direct, or not. Told ya. Oh, you're funny, Dustin. You're funny. Anyway, I'm going to use this on this area that I was talking about, that I have the knee pads. So knee pads are those little extra bits on the inside of the knee, and that prevents, makes my gait out of whack, not anatomically correct. And then often in women with lipedema, they have this little pad, a little bump out, or I don't know what you want to call it, here just below the knee, a whole pad of fibrosis. And so I'm actually gonna, this goes up to, wait, let's see, how high does it go? I forget. Oh, it goes up to 20. I'm gonna put it on 9. Just to put some direct pressure on it. And then I'm also going to go over this knee section. Because I'm really trying to do anything that is going to help these knees, inside knees, to reduce. And then at the back of my calves, I have some kind of thicker or harder nodules that I would like to try and break down what's around that, to see if we can get improvement there. So that's what I'm working on. So what lipedema typically feels like under the skin, or like in my case, if you felt like under my arms here, it would feel like a bag of pearls, like you went to like a loose jewel shop and just got a bag of pearls. That's what it feels like. That's what the fat nodules feel like, but evidently regular fat feels simply like butter. And so, you know, if you're a woman and you have fat that doesn't feel like butter, you might want to look into all the information about lipedema. You might want to reach out and see what kind of resources I can direct you to. Thanks for the flowers. Appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, so this is, and then here on my hips, whoa, my hips have dramatically decreased. But they're definitely still incredibly filled with fluid that is Lipedema. Or that's holding the Lipedema. Now see this, now people will say, doesn't it hurt? So you have to remember that I am mostly an anti-inflammatory way of eating, but like right now, today, in this particular area, that does not feel good. So I guess there's a lot of stagnation right here. Let's see if we got the same on this side. A little bit, but not in the same way. I like making new friends too. Hola. That is really making a difference for sure. And just go right over this part. So there was, on my birthday, I noticed that there was a whole lot of arc that had receded in my upper thighs, which was amazing. But there was this extra overhang here that hadn't receded yet. And I was looking at it yesterday to see if that had changed, and I think it did a little bit, because I think that so much more is gone in the outer and the inner part, that there's just more of like a swath. So I think it would be worth it to be putting some attention here, which I generally don't think. And I generally just go over with my the biggest attachment, which is the reason why I love this Toloco. It is the only vibration gun, massage gun that I know of that has this Y or U attachment, and this helps when you have a lot of volume to cover. It helps to be able to get through it in a timely period and not have to be there for hours or days or any of that. And so just pulling it up across the areas that you want to hit. You can like come across, and I think it's 4 swipes. face, not so much. Yes, let's see. Oh, my butt, I can. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, see, I can get across my butt in 4 swipes too. And so that is why this tool is really such a good one. Oh, okay. And I think it's got holiday prices out there, so definitely something that you want to take advantage of. I think that's all I've got for you today. Oh, the little massager, the neck massager. Okay, I'm gonna do the neck massager. Let me. Oops. So this if you're here, throw up some hearts, throw up some thumbs up. Let me know that you're here. Be sure to oh, it's already going. This is the neck and shoulder massager, although I use it for many more. Yes, these are my pajamas, onesie, whatever, it's my comfort wear. It doesn't have to be for pajamas. I did happen to wear it as pajamas last night. It's a hoodie, but it's not available. It's a last year's model, and you'd have to jump to a different platform to find this from me. If you follow me on that LTK platform, you might find it there. So it feels really good. It has an on and off button. That's the off. That's the on. It has a what's this one? This is the reverse button. It has the slow or faster, and then it has the, see now it's black without heat, or it's red with the heat. And I can tell you that when you use the heat, hey Chris, thanks for the roses. I can tell you with the heat actually stays even after it's turned off. So like the other day I was using it, and then when it turned off, I just kept it there because it still kept its heat for a little bit. So that was kind of like a after, like when you go to a massage and then they put like hot towels on you at the end. It kind of, I was getting that vibe. Oh, that is really, when the machine starts working hard, you know that it's a problem. Oh, that sign, the body knows the score, is so, so true. Yes, yes, they are. Thank you. They're unisex too. Yeah, really good stuff with this. I do, I'm glad that you were able to make it. I was feeling tired this morning. I usually do all this stuff at night, and I decided to get my vibe in this morning, to kind of hype me up for the day. So here I am. Oh, that didn't sound good. Did you hear that? What was that? That sounded like a loose screw. But it's still working the same. And your assessment that I could use a full body massage is accurate, and I may treat myself to that for the end of the year. I'm feeling like my body could handle it right now, but I'm trying, I don't know, I might wait till the beginning of the year once I put a whole bunch of new protocols in place. If you're here, could you throw up some hearts so I can see that you're here? Well, that already improved that one little section. Let's see. Now with this chair, I love this chair because now I can use it automatically to just sit against and get this lower back. It's not just for your for your neck and your shoulders if you get creative. It definitely works on the lower back perfectly. I mean, literally doing it like this makes you really feel like you're having an actual massage. It's pretty good. Ah, you missed me, I'm right here. What did you miss? How often do you think I should be posting? And do you like a post or a live better? I'm interested for everybody to chime in on that. I'm asking, what do you like to see from me better, a live or a post? And how often would you like to see those? Daily posts, okay. What about a daily live? Hi. Anyone else? Nobody else has an opinion? People are shy. Well, yeah. They're shy, they don't have their sound on, they don't think their voice matters, they don't ever think they could talk to a person like me, which is just absurd, because they have some idea of what it means to be a person like me. Which country am I in? I'm in the United States. What country are you from? JT, where are you located? And this chair, it also turns, which is so good. International audience. Oh, UK, okay. Nice. I guess it's after work. Yeah. What'd you have for dinner? I'm trying to plan my day. You don't have TikTok Shop yet though, right? Do you accept you can say whatever you want. I mean, there is that. You do have TikTok Shop. Just had fried rice. Did you make it yourself or did you get it? Well, I've had some protein hot chocolate this morning for breakfast because it's just after lunchtime here yet so far. So I don't know. I think we may have leftover steak and broccoli for dinner because we had some steak last night. And for lunch, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna put some ham and cheese in an almond flour tortilla and crisp that up. OFCC cooking is essential. I'm not sure what OFCC. Hi Rashid. How was your day? Happy Monday. I was talking about you earlier. I don't know what the OFCC means. Of course I can. Oh, of course I can. Oh, I learned a new one. How do I not know that one? I've got to use that one. Of course I can. Well, I asked if you cooked the fried rice because I find that some people find that to be like a specialty that you have to get from a restaurant. So, or actually, I have a number of people I know in the UK who that is like a go-to item that they order. So that's actually what made me ask that. All glory to God. Ah, blessings from Ohio. Thanks. How is it in Ohio today? It's been a minute since I've been outside. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is stuck. Plus, better to meal prep. Yes, it sure is better to meal prep, and it is better to cook everything at home. 100%. I am with you on that. No question about it. The fried rice that you make at home is going to definitely taste much better and be much healthier than anything you could get somewhere else. I'm with you 100%. People just don't understand that. And it also takes less time. People think if they order something, it takes less time, and that's so not true. Oh, thank you, my dream woman. Even like this, huh? It's true. I mean, this is my husband sees all the sides. Some days I look like this. Some days I look worse than this. And some days I look divine. Right here, home in bed. Oh, maybe this is from... Thank you. You know what? You're absolutely right. As my mother would say, if you're beautiful, you can't look otherwise. It's really that simple. Comes in all versions. So true. Excuse me. Well, I think that my massager hit its limit, and I think we're done for the day. So thank you all for joining. Remember, you can click into the cart at any time. Hopefully whatever value or sale there was, you still get to access. And anytime that you're gonna look to make a purchase here, I hope you would jump into my bag, my cart, my showcase, my showroom, my shop, however you want to call it, and make your purchase there, because I will get credit for it. And yes, I may even make a commission that doesn't cost you a thing. But truthfully, for me, it's the thought that counts. It's the thought that you thought of me, like, hey, let me go support Beth. That's what really is what matters the most to me. So I appreciate my thoughtful community. Yeah. And then I do want to make a plea, I guess is the word, that you do all jump into my bio and make sure to get onto my email list, because you know these platforms are volatile at this point, and who knows. So it would be nice to stay in touch and all of that. So and then be sure to go to my last 3 posts and put a comment that says, I saw this, and then I'll know it was you from here. Okay? I'll see you all again. Bye for now, and thanks so much. I'll see ya. Bye. Happy Monday. And make sure that you have your notifications turned on, because I still don't have a set schedule. So I'll see ya. Bye.